What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Push Our Buttons here on CUTV. It's been a while, but we're officially back. Going down the road, we've got player one, me, of course, Colin Kirkwood. Player two, we've got Devin over here. Player three, Dalton. And player four, No Joe Mitch over there. What's up, guys? Good to be back.
Good to be back.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a long time. Got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we got some good stuff coming up here. First off the bat, we've got some great highlights here. There was a Super Smash Brothers tournament, if I remember correctly, and Dalton, you've got the stuff. Let's hear it.
Yeah, this tournament happened a couple weekends ago. It was Super Bowl weekend. I do have the highlights. We can roll those. And so we have MKLeo versus Pichu, who is Void. MKLeo is obviously playing Lucina. Lucina is like a spacier character wanting to hit at a range whenever she can, and then Pichu is more of a combo character. As you can see, he's really quick, really fast. Void is coming from the winner side of the bracket, which means he has to win one best of five, whereas MKLeo has to win two best of fives to take home the prize. But yeah, as you can see here, kind of slow to start out with.
Yeah, they're pretty quick, though. I mean, take a look here. You got repping, of course, the Pokemon side of things coming into the Nintendo Switch version. I was very glad to see Pichu being a character in this game. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big Pokemon fan myself.
Back in the day, when I had the Nintendo DS, I would definitely, play the Pokemon games. But since then, I haven't really been into anything like how people played. Was it Pokemon Go now?
Yeah.
Didn't get into that.
They did have a new title that was on the Switch. That was pretty fun. I did play that. And then I guess they're working on a new standalone story.
So this is pretty good. MKLeo hits a shield break on Pichu, and then he doesn't get much to punish it, but it was a really good hit off the stage. But then you see here Pichu getting a quick stock there. As you keep going here, you see the Lucina is able to up B out of that and get some damage in, and then
See you.
Yep, sends him right off stage.
So this is the second time, so it's 1-1 basically right now, right?
No, it's 1-0 right now total for the
You have to win
match.
two, right?
Yeah, but technically he needs to win 2 and he just needs to win 1.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. But yeah, going back to that, I guess they're making a new standalone along with the storyline of the way the games are for the Switch. It's supposed to be coming out in the end of this year, so I wouldn't be surprised when E3 rolls around. We're going to see something about it.
Yeah, I think that was planned for sometime this year. They haven't really said too much about it. But you see here, Pichu really edgeguarding really hard on Lucina, and then getting the hit, sending him away.
It's the way to play.
Oh yeah, you got to take those hits whenever you can. MKLeo messing up there, not hitting that up B, so Void gets a good string of attacks and just sends her off.
is he 3-stalker?
It's 2-1 right now, but yeah, he's putting in the work. Once you hit those combos, like you see right here, like he's just hitting them, and then he was at I think 0% or something low, and he's at 68 right now. Completely racked up that damage. That's skill percent right there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, get that good hit, good long distance when you got that sword. He goes for the shield break again, but Void knew this time he either had to try to parry it or take the shield break, which just happened there. Once you're at 48% as Pichu and your shield's broken, you're done.
See ya. Yeah, that's out.
It's 2-1 right now. MKLeo up pretty good. He does need to reset the bracket by winning this and then winning another best of five, but I mean, anything's possible. But Pichu is down 88%, even on stocks, but quite a bit to make up here. But he's getting it. And he gets the spike to actually take the lead in stocks this match. But MKLeo comes back and evens it right back up.
It's a heavy hitter fest right here, back and forth. They're just letting it fly. Wow. I like the little hat there on the ear, too. It's
a good costume pick.
That's a fun touch.
So here, MKLeo resets the bracket. So now it's whoever wins this best of five is the actual winner of the tournament.
Oh, okay.
He's taking a quick lead here. He already has one game up, and he already has a pretty good stock advantage. But Pichu does hit him. He doesn't get to the ledge quick enough.
Where was this tournament at?
This was in Oakland, California.
Okay.
Out west.
Oh, yeah. It started pretty late. It started at 11 p.m.
Did you
here.
watch live?
I did not watch live because it started so late.
Right.
I had to get to bed. You see Pichu here just racking up the damage, just up tilt into, I think, neutral air. Just hitting so hard and so quickly. But, yeah, MKLeo lets off his shield just one hit too soon, and, he pays for it. Yeah, that's Lucina right there playing the space. You have to bounce back and really hit the edge of your sword where Pichu can't hit you. He's actually an Ike main, but Ike is...
Oh,
Yeah, Ike will get comboed by Pichu very hard. He tries to go for the shield break there again, doesn't quite get it. Oh, that's
good
Thunder
combo
Spike,
there.
yeah.
Bring the thunder. And if you're enjoying this, don't forget we're going to have the whole segment of all of us playing this coming up later in the show, so you won't want to go anywhere because that's definitely going to be entertaining. I know I had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Here, MKLeo just has to win this next game, and he'll take it home. And he has a pretty good lead. I mean, Pichu only has 1 stock left. He still has 2. He's at 0% right now. Big mistake there, missing 2 hits in a row. And like I said, against Pichu, you're paying for that. He was at 0%. He's at
Look at that.
57. He breaks out, but still, that's a lot of damage to take that you don't want to take. But he does get that off the roll. That's the game. And you can even see, like, I think this ended around midnight. MKLeo's on the right. He's exhausted just from playing. They played 8 games straight. Void's on the left. He's pretty disheartened about losing that one. And there's the results from top 8. I have to give a quick shout out to Zachary. He is a 16-year-old player from Japan.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Him and his parents came all the way out here. Yeah, he's one of the best. He's the best in Japan. They had over 2,000 players, and the total prize pool for that was $21,000.
So what you're telling me is the 2 of those guys probably took home a nice little pot there.
Yeah, I haven't found any exact information, but
we can think it's probably a lot.
MKLeo, who won, probably made out with $11,000 or $12,000.
So, I mean, you think about this right now. Sit down, go practice, because you too can start taking it home and securing the bag. But
Yeah.
either way, next thing we got coming up here, it's a new segment. We kind of talked about doing, so I said, why not? Let's go ahead and roll with it. We've got retro talk here, and this is up your alley, Devin. You've been on the prowl lately.
Yeah, I've definitely been on the prowl.
Or on the
playing
camo.
Playing the PlayStation 2. Amazing system, one of the greatest systems of all time, in my opinion.
Just shut down that online server a couple of days ago. I mean, right in the heart.
Yeah, and right here we're going to be talking about one game specifically, Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2005 Adventures. It came out in September 6, 2004, so basically covering the whole 2004 and making it into a game for 2015. And it was published by Activision Value. There's 36 game animals. There's some rules that you have to abide by in this game.
Look at that tree stand.
Yeah, there's tree stands, bows. You can add sights to different weapons. There is a bullet follow, like a bullet camera. So like right now, if you shot like a bullet in the air, it would follow till you hit your target or till it goes out of range.
And I'm assuming you can't guide that. It's kind of just like on its course.
Yeah, it's on its course. Wherever you shoot, that's where it's going. It's just following where you shot in the first place. But they do have some snow maps, which I didn't get to yet, and I'm in the career mode. There is also quick hunt mode and like skeet shooting tournaments as well.
Oh, that's
so
kind of cool.
there's a lot of different stuff you can do, especially for coming out in 2004.
It was pretty advanced in terms of a hunting game, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, definitely. And you can also ride vehicles. Like, I was in a boat
Yeah, you were in a
recently.
boat. I'm like, this is
I
a
didn't
hunting
even-
game. Where'd you get a boat?
Yeah, and there is no fishing, sadly, but we ended up picking up another game that incorporates both of them. So we might have that in the future. But great game overall, especially for the time that it came out with, and has me hooked right now. And listen to country music with it on, it's like you have to. You can't listen to anything
That's
else.
what started it.
Yeah.
What's your final ranking out of 7 12-point deer?
I'm going to have to give it a 6 12-point deer right there.
6 out of 7. That's a pretty good ranking here. And I know Noah's got something on tap here for retro as well. We're talking Resident Evil 2. We're talking a remake, and a lot of people are excited for this.
Yeah, a remake that came out a little bit ago. Resident Evil 2 originally came out in 1998. I mean, the same story, just updating the graphics a little bit. I mean, Claire and Leon, go to Raccoon City, and Leon's in search for the police department. That's his first day on the job, and Claire is on trying to find her brother. And the T-virus gets out in Raccoon City after the mansion outbreak in the first Resident Evil. So you go through the police department, find a whole bunch of, there's a whole bunch of puzzles and everything like there was in the first game, trying to put an end to that T-virus, and end up finding a G-virus, and the G-virus is like a mutated form of the zombies and all that, and meet a guy named Mr. X, or the Tyrant. I don't know if you've seen any gameplay of it, but he's a guy who's gonna follow you around the whole entire game and really just causing a lot of mayhem. I mean, a guy that'll put you down in one hit and have to make you restart. Really tough guy to get around and all. It can't kill him until you get to the very end. You get to play two different sides of the story, though, from Claire's perspective, where she meets a little girl and is the daughter of one of the head doctors that is developing the T virus and the G virus. So you get to play from her side, and then from Leon's side, where you're really taking a more, I'd like to say, like direct approach of finding out everything in the story, and you're touring the police department looking for clues to try to get out and, like I said, stop the T virus. And you ended up running into a girl named Ada, and she's later found out to be an undercover detective, but she's doing it to find the G virus and do stuff with her agency in a different way rather than Leon's trying to find it, get it back to the FBI, and have it taken care of that way. But a really fun game, a great remake. I mean, they did a fantastic job with the remastered graphics on the newer systems of the Xbox
crisp.
One and PlayStation 4. Game that I have not got to pick up yet, but watched multiple people play the whole entire walkthrough, and a game that I was really, really impressed with.
It's definitely going to be something to look out for. You can catch that coming up later on in the year. But for now, we're going to step aside, take a quick commercial break, switch those controller batteries. We'll be back in a little bit. You're watching Push Our Buttons on CUTV. Welcome back into Push Our Buttons here on CUTV. We've got Colin, Noah, Devin, and Dalton hanging out here in the studio. We got Big Shove over here in the studio audience as well, Stephen Ruffing. Steve, make some noise over there, buddy.
Thank you.
It's small but mighty. But anyway, next thing we're talking about here on Push Our Buttons is a game that's near and dear to my heart. It kind of came into my life over the summer. I wasn't really sure if I was going to like it that much, but it turns out it's now one of my favorite games of all time, Overwatch. You guys familiar with it at all? I know you are a little bit, Dalton.
Yeah, I played a lot of Overwatch when it first came out.
It's a lot of fun. I don't know. I mean, you guys might not be very familiar with it, but it's a 3-character type system, and the way it's laid out, there are 3 different types of characters you can play as. There's tank characters, damage characters, and healer characters, and everybody works as a team, and there's various kinds of game modes. There's secure the payload, holding points, team deathmatch, you name it, they've got it. And it's important that when you pick a character, you know what kind of role you're going to play here. And we've got a little bit of gameplay from 3 of the characters in each of those regions that I like to play. Right here, we're looking at a tank character. This is Orisa. And Orisa is one of the important tank ones. I like to play this one the most because there's a lot of different things you can play. There is a gravity bomb that you can throw. That was that big green thing you just saw tossed across the screen. You can throw it into the enemies. When it gets in there, it sucks them all together and pushes them across the map. So you can really break up some clusters with that. You can see she's laying down barriers as well. Those are the blue parts right there, and they're good to take some damage. You can really squat up behind those and really lay some fire on those objective points, get things going. And every character has an ultimate. That's that circle you see charging there in the middle. Her ultimate works as a damage boost for all the players around her. It connects them, and you can team up. And she continues to just go to work there. And one of the main weapons she's got to roll with is that machine gun arm there. A lot of health. You have over 400 health, so you can just hunker down and just go to town.
Do all the characters have the same amount of health, or is she one of the characters, since she's a heavier attacker, she has more health than everybody else?
Yeah, she has more health. They can range from about 400 for the tanks, which in the next one we'll talk about these damage characters. They have about 200 to 250.
Okay.
And the gameplay I selected for them is Soldier 76. That's one of the guys I'm very fond of in terms of deathmatch. Soldier's a really basic character. It's a good character. I started playing with it. It's really kind of brings you over from Call of Duty. It's a real shooter-based thing. You've got the regular rifle you got right there. You've got rocket missiles as well that you can shoot off. It's 3 of those, and they pack a punch. And he's also got a proton healer, which he just laid down right there. That's that big light sticking up there, and you can charge yourself up. Kind of a healer damage combo, and then he's got the run ability as well. So really Call of Duty-esque character. And then the ultimate, big fan of that ultimate. It's a tactical visor. You can switch that on, and then it gives you just unlimited ammo, and you just go and go and go, and you knock out as many people as you can, and as quick as the time as you can.
That's a pretty cool looking game there. I mean, from the graphics point of view, it kind of reminded me of like a Halo. I know you talked about different classes, and Halo didn't have different classes like that, and like you talked about tanks and healers and soldiers, but from a graphic standpoint, it kind of reminded me of a Halo.
Game made by Blizzard Entertainment. Now let's take a look at the healer category I selected. My favorite character in the game altogether is Lucio, and Lucio is a skating morph character, runs on skates. He has the 2 abilities of giving a speed boost to the entire team and a healing boost. And that switch you saw right across the screen there, the yellow and green, shows you what boost you're on right now. He's playing healing boost right now. Your gun shoots sound waves, it knocks that off. When somebody gets close to you, you can amp it up and push them away, which you saw right there. Gets you enough room, keeps you away. You can also up the ante on the healing and speed boost as well. You can press R1 or whatever the right bumper is for Xbox, and you can amp it up, heal, and move around a lot quicker. This has been a mascot for the game, not as much as Tracer, we're not talking about, but Lucio just got a cereal for Overwatch, and you can get cool boosts for that. It's just super cool. There was a commercial for it. I actually have a Funko Pop of Lucio. Big fan. Has a sound barrier ultimate ability where he drops the beat, and it brings everybody's health up super high, and you can just push that objective point. Good character.
Yeah, Lucio was really fun because they also had like the little fun game mode. It was 3-on-3 Lucio ball.
Lucio ball.
It was like soccer, but with Lucios, because you have the push ability on your like sound gun thing. So it made it really fun.
Yeah, kind of like Rocket League. Cool game. You can check it out. It's available on just about every system: Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Not on the Switch yet, but I heard it might be on its way soon. So scoop it up if you want to give it a try. But now, another new game that's on the market: Apex Legends. I haven't touched it. Some of you guys have.
Yeah. Apex Legends, a free-to-play game, as you were saying.
That's
Overwatch,
big.
I believe, Overwatch goes for like 40 now?
40, yeah,
To
40,
50,
30.
yeah, 40 to 30 range. But Apex Legends is a free-to-play battle royale game developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts. It's a battle royale spin-off from Titanfall, which some of you may know, the Titanfall game with the big robots you jump in, and it's basically a Call of Duty team deathmatch type stuff. Also, it has a PUBG-style ammo. If you guys ever played PUBG, how there's like the 7.88 or 5.8 or 5.82s, like other like ammos for different guns. There's different ammos like this. There's energy ammo, light ammo, heavy ammo, kind of like Fortnite as well.
Yeah, there's classes too. That's what really shook me to my core there. You can pick what you want to do.
Yeah, especially like in Black Ops 3, it was a lot of classes like how there was the ghost dude that like you press the thing. There's the firefighter dude who had the flamethrower.
Yeah.
And right here you see there's a bloodhound. I believe there's a girl that makes portals right here, Wraith. She makes portals for her teammates. So if you jump through that portal, it'll take you out somewhere else. And she could literally be waiting out there for you and do a finisher. And that's what happens there. But the gun balance is really good in this game. Like, if you have a light machine gun and you follow up with a sniper or a like shotgun, it's gonna be like a Call of Duty style play. And another unique thing, it doesn't have building like Fortnite, or it doesn't have like some things that PUBG has, but it has no fall damage. So that's another
pretty
big
nice.
thing. Yeah, that's another big thing in this game, as people pressed for that no fall damage, kind of like Halo, but just a battle royale Halo version. They also do have like a chest, but it's like this big tube, and you press it to open it, and it has like gun spawns or like medical spawns. So it kind of has that incorporated from Fortnite. But so like more like PUBG and Fortnite put together into like a Halo type game, like futuristic, has electric guns, energy guns, stuff like that. But It definitely has good weapon balance and all that. So it's a great game. Once you win, you're called a champion instead of like battle royale. It's like victory
stuff like
royale,
that.
and yeah.
Now Noah's a big player over there. How many wins you got?
I have one win on my account. Isn't actually my win. Devin came over and was playing. And actually got the win for me on my account, so thank you, Devin. But playing last night with a couple of my roommates, I mean, I was going off for 9-10 kills at a game and just not able to come out with the win. But like Devin was talking about, I mean, a really, really fun game that I'm enjoying a lot, especially with it being free and the different classes and everything. The one thing that I wish that you could do is, like, if someone picks your character or your class, you can't pick that class. So you have to go out and pick somebody else that you might not be familiar with that comes with different special abilities. And like, but overall, I mean, I'm really having fun with that game.
Yeah, also another thing with the game is if you go down and you get thirsted, they can pick up your beacon in enough time. Like, say they'll give you 50 seconds. They can pick up your beacon, go to the nearest respawn thing, and you can respawn right in. So you can
that's pretty
respawn
cool.
your fallen teammates if they get thirsted. And that was a big thing in Fortnite. People just get the thirst and want the kill. But as soon as the other team wipes out the squad, they recover your beacon, take it to the respawn. You can come in. You just have to re-loot, and that's one of the things where you can get caught off guard. You don't have a gun, so
And
you
then
might
somebody's gonna come up and
you might
knock you
die.
out.
Also, there's no solo or duos, which I think they're going to incorporate later in the game
isn't it
as it
trios
develops.
right now?
Yeah, it's trios right
trios.
now. So, and you could you always go in with a random if you don't have enough, but usually it's easier to play with your friends. The comms are amazing in the game, so it's just really good.
I think another thing that Apex is doing that's really, really good compared to Fortnite, or you were talking about PUBG, you don't need a microphone to be able to play that game. I mean, there's command buttons on there where you can point stuff out, you can point out enemies. So if you don't have a microphone, it's not like you can
handy.
communicate verbally. I mean, all you got to do is press the right bumper or press R1 on your console, and you can point out where you want to go or where an enemy is, or you can point out some loot if it's somewhere and you already have it. Just pointing out stuff for your teammates to help you secure wins.
One of the things I really noticed about it, I watched some gameplay. Some of my roommates play this. I watched it. It kind of has a loot system that reminds me a lot of Borderlands, if any of you guys ever played that. It comes in big boxes, and it really shows everything. It kind of comes up and has a big sheet over top of it that says damage, ammo, this kind of stuff. I mean, of course, Borderlands coming from EA as well, if I remember correctly. So kind of pulling comparisons and looking like similar games. But you guys both played it, so let's get your ratings. Titanfall robots out of 7.
Out of 7, I think I'd have to give it a 6.5 right now.
Yeah, I'd definitely give it a 6.5. It would be 7 if they did have the solo and duo game modes, but since they don't have that, I'd have to retract the half a point or half a Titan. So it'd definitely be 6.5.
Always want to make sure you have a full Titan, not a half Titan. But we got to switch batteries here one more time, clean out the cartridges. We'll be back in just a little bit here with our final cap of us playing games. You're not going to want to miss it. You're watching Push Our Buttons on CUTV.
Dylan, what's wrong, man?
I just don't know how my family back home in Buchanan, West Virginia can watch our stuff up here.
They can follow us on Twitter or they can like us on Facebook.
That's awesome. What about our sports? How can they watch that?
They could watch it live right on our YouTube channel.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
You're welcome.
We're back once again here, Push Our Buttons on CUTV. Colin, Devin, Dalton, and Noah back at it again. Before we get into the game highlights here, guys, let's talk about some upcoming games that I think are going to be pretty fun that we got to watch out for.
Yeah, Jump Force released today. Haven't got a chance to pick it up yet. Looking maybe run to Walmart after show's over and pick that up and start playing. I mean, I talked about it a little bit on the previous show, so go back and watch that one to learn a little bit more about the game.
Fortnite Season 8 up there in that third spot, really trying to compete with all these new games coming out here. It's going to be tough for them. But I know they're trying different stuff. They've got skins, whatnot for your weapons. They're trying with something.
Yeah, and they definitely I think they're going to incorporate a volcano. Like, their map always changes.
It's always changing.
So I think they're going to go more of the change of weather in sort of the hot sense because they were just the cold Ice King, stuff like
Yep.
that. I feel like they're going to do like a Volcano King or something coming up for spring and summer. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they incorporate because there's a lot of stuff that they can still do, and they still have Easter eggs of like dinosaur eggs and like maybe like a big dinosaur comes over and
Like
takes
dragon
over.
eggs and stuff in that castle. I saw
Yeah,
that.
exactly. So it's just going to be interesting. But to compete with some of these games on the list, like MLB, it's going to be tough.
I know Dalton and I were talking a little bit about that down the 4 spot. Mortal Kombat 11 got announced. There was a new gameplay trailer for a character called Jade making her appearance back in the game. It's been a little bit. We haven't seen her in a while, but she's back, and she's got a great new moveset with a staff, and it's looking pretty exciting. I know I'm a big Mortal Kombat guy. I had Mortal Kombat X, played it a lot, got pretty good at it. There are a couple guys who could still whoop me up pretty good, but, I mean, still is pretty good. I know Dalton, not that much of a Mortal Kombat guy.
Yeah, I play it sometimes. My brother has it, and I've played like the older ones. Not really good at it. I'm a big fan of the lizard guy. Can't remember his name.
Reptile.
Yeah,
Yep.
Reptile. Reptile's one of my favorite guys. He's got like the spit acid move.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that game's gruesome, but it's a good game.
They had
guy.
a great trailer for that came out, had 21 Savage in the background.
Yeah, you were talking about Jade. There's a brand new character, someone that's never been introduced. Can't really think of his name right now, unfortunately, but going along with the whole time aspect that you could see in the trailer, they brought in a new character who's going to use like time to his moveset and his special abilities, and he looked pretty cool from what I seen at Mortal Kombat had their little event.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun here. Of course, the original, it was Raiden looking sort of a dark look here, kind of going up the dark Raiden that came from the story at the end of MKX. Looks pretty neat. I think it's going to be cool. Scorpion got a brand new look as always, looking fresh. Look up that trailer if you get a chance, the Mortal Kombat 11 reveal trailer. And then, of course, number 1 on that list, MLB The Show 19. And as always, you won't see me for about 2 days when this comes out because I'll be jumping into Diamond Dynasty, and I'll be back later.
Yeah, one of the things that kind of fell apart when I had the Xbox is that they stopped making the 2K MLBs,
Yeah.
which that was a real hit in my heart because then I had the PSP and then it had MLB.
Yep.
So I'm over here getting used to it, and then they take it off of the Xbox. They don't make it anymore. So I had the Xbox One, never got a baseball game, and now I have the PS4. So I feel like I'm gonna just have to go cop it real quick.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
see how it's all going because I haven't played a baseball game since I believe 2K5, like MLB 2K5. It's been a minute.
That's where I'm hurting. I mean, with the Xbox One, I think we have RBI Baseball.
Yeah, RBI
I've
Baseball.
tried to watch reviews on it, and it's just like they say it compares nothing to what the show is graphically, or like the stuff that happens physically in the game just doesn't match up with comparison with MLB The Show. Maybe you have to come over and let me play a little bit.
I'll bring it down, don't worry. I know we're looking to have a good special. It's going to be Gary Smith, Matt Kiefer, Sports Information Director, and myself taking on that whole game. I mean, one of the cool things I like about it is when I make a Diamond Dynasty team, you can make your uniforms any way that you want. You get basically, the floor is yours. You can make any design you want. You can put anything, what you want on the front, crest, tattoos, anything you can think of, whatever you want on the front. It's pretty cool. I mean, my team name for the past couple of years have been the Lancaster Amishmen. Don't steal that if you're watching. That's mine. But yeah, it's gone over pretty well. I've had some pretty cool designs, and I'm looking forward to rebuff those uniforms for another year.
Is Diamond Dynasty kind of like Ultimate Team in Madden? That's what I thought.
Yeah, because I was going to say Ultimate Team in Madden, you don't get to customize your uniforms, but in my team in 2K, you do get to customize your whole stadium and your uniform, so I believe that's kind of like the same thing. Also in franchise, I believe for 2K, you get to change locations. You could like make Hawaii a Hawaii stadium and stuff like that.
I had a Pittsburgh team in my last one.
Yeah, so can you like customize the fields? Do you know that at all? Or?
In Diamond Dynasty, what you get is you get a loot of all the regular fields right now. They come in cards, and you can get the regular fields, and they also are adding classic fields every year. You can get, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Polo Grounds, one of the most iconic baseball fields of all time. You can get that Forbes Field, formerly located in Pittsburgh. You can get that too. All sorts of things like that, and they sell for different ranges. The classic ones tend to be diamond cards, and the regular ones are more along silver and bronze. But there's a lot in the minor league stadiums you can get as well. You can't customize any yet.
So that's interesting. Is there like a franchise either in MLB? So
Gary's more the franchise guy. I know I'm a lot of the Diamond Dynasty. I'm always on the grind trying to get those cards, but Gary hops on and he's franchising from day one. So if you're looking more for that, talk to him, and don't forget, come back for that special when we get there. But in the meantime, we saw Super Smash in the beginning. Now you get to watch us play, and I'll tell you what, it was an entertaining time. We had 8 players coming together here, groups of 4s. So let's check it out without further ado. CUTV takes on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Let's see. Most likely be the first one to die. So
I'm going to attempt to pick up every single Pokeball I see.
Don't throw it off the
And,
stage.
ooh, goodbye, Doug.
I used to play these tournaments at a library through high school, and they said there were 10 commandments of Brawl, and this is when Brawl was out, and one of them was, thou shalt not throw Pokeballs off the stage.
whoops. Wow. There I go.
I don't
Goodbye,
know if I
Doug.
got
What is
looped into
happening?
that.
Goodbye,
What
Doug.
is
Oh
going
my
on?
goodness.
What?
What is happening right now?
You're gone. That's what's happening right
It's
now.
the most ridiculous
What?
insane.
cinematic.
Nice.
That is wild.
Oh, look at that sword character.
Dalton, you might not get in all the items. That'd be great. Thank you.
I'm just getting the good ones. You guys can have the
Yeah,
rest.
we can have the crappy ones. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking for.
Tom, you have to just
You have to
start
use your
striking
special,
people
like, on
right
somebody.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll hold him still for you.
Give me that. I want that.
What? Okay, there I go. Oh, wait.
I need to hit Dalton.
Yeah, get
I
away
need to
from
get.
me.
Oh, wow,
This
I'm
is,
still alive,
This is terrible.
okay.
Oh no!
It's mine now!
Oh my.
Wait, let me stand up, please.
Oh, don't
another
fall
one?
off. Don't fall off.
I think might be standing
Oh,
I
gosh.
even tethered
Woo!
to the ledge and it didn't
There we
take
go.
You did it, baby.
Wow, I came in. Okay,
Me and
that's
my
amazing.
4 assist trophies just won that match.
Yeah. Oh, not bees.
Where am
no.
I at?
Who are the bees on? Oh, they're on me. Please leave me
Don't
alone, bees.
move. I mean,
I can't move.
Ooh.
Well, Doug just annihilated
Don't
2
fall off.
people.
There we go. Give you credit for
I
that.
just got destroyed. I don't even know how I got destroyed.
Aw.
I
did
didn't.
I just get Tom
I
with
think
an
you.
up special?
I think you did.
Wait, those are one of my items.
Oh wow! I
Dalton!
just don't fall
Woo!
off.
Oh, Snorlax, that's a good
gosh,
one. Too
no.
bad he's-
Wow. Leave
Oh,
it
wait.
to me to fall off like that.
Oh, I'm up there.
Oh wow.
This is too much.
Oh man. Oh man.
There it is.
Ooh! Don't shoot me. Oh, there
Excuse
I
me,
go.
sir.
You're still kidding me?
Wow.
Just one thing.
I don't
saw him fly
understand.
so
Like,
many
I think I'm
directions.
doing a lot better than I was this entire.
And there I go.
Goodbye,
Oh my
Doug.
god! I just fell off the platform. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Dalton, let's go.
Oh, that is
Let's go.
absolutely
All right.
terrible.
who did it? I was trying to change my skin.
Oh, someone's scared.
No, because now I look like Jigglypuff.
All right, everyone
I don't look like
fight
Jigglypuff.
Pac-Man.
Yeah,
Don't
everybody
fight
go for Pac-Man. Go!
Don't fight me.
There are 2 Jigglypuffs.
Who's putting down the fire hydrant?
Those are mine.
Oh, I'm going.
How are you getting a fire hydrant?
Oh, I'm going to.
I don't like other Jigglypuffs.
I don't like other Jigglypuff.
I like living in a world where I was the only
Who did
Jigglypuff.
that?
That was me.
Bye, Colin. Oh no. Bye, Colin.
By Gary.
No! Oh no!
By Gary.
I thought we had a truce.
Devin, press B. You got your ult. Where am I? I'm over here.
Is there a sword?
Oh,
See
get
ya.
out of here.
Pressing me.
No, you don't.
I
You
was
don't got it.
pressing
You
B.
don't got it no
You
more.
got
It don't
somebody
matter.
just whooped it out of you.
Yeah, me.
Oh, someone just knocked me way far away.
Oh, yo, you brought my ghosty boys.
Oh my god.
That was the
I'm getting
worst.
destroyed.
Oh god, they're coming after me. Ah!
Where am I at?
Wait, why is there another me?
I summoned him.
Oh, there's Gary Rolls. How do you make us?
Oh!
I hit someone hard. I hit someone really hard.
What is happening?
You
guys might be living in a world where Gary Rules is for real.
It's not.
Oh my god.
Who has it?
I do.
Oh god.
Come on, Gary Rules.
I'm out.
No. Oh.
Oh, I thought I had you.
Look how big Jigglypuff is.
Use the super thing.
How do I do that?
Hit the.
Not anymore.
Oh, never mind. I thought I was doing good.
Oh.
Oh God.
Why do I have a sword? How can I use it?
No! Oh, what? What? What's happening? What kind of world are we living in?
What is happening?
Come on.
Oh, well, you can't beat that.
Well, you still got the sword, Gary.
How do I use it?
Just swing it at him.
Oh, he ate
He
you.
ate me.
No, come back here, boy. No!
Oh.
No, come on, Jigglypuff. No.
Oh,
no.
What do I do?
Hit him. Oh. Gary won.
Who would have thought it? It's a miracle. We live in a world of Gary Rules.
What? He put me to sleep.
The hammer, bro. Yeesh.
Yo!
Oh, wait.
No!
Wait, how do you use this thing?
Get him, get him. Oh no, but get him.
Got him both! Got him both!
Let's go. We out here.
You hasn't even died yet. Get out of here.
Get out of here, brother. You try to team up on my man.
No!
Hey, yank. I feel like Mookie Betts with all these home runs. Oh.
Yes!
Oh, no. I finally died.
What you thinking about X Games?
Oh, no.
Use it! Use it!
No!
Yes!
Oh, wait, I'm still
Get the
alive.
assist trophy. Get it.
Oh, wait, that's a good one. Build around the floor now. Wait, I'm frozen.
Yes!
Wait, what?
Oh no!
No. What?
No, man. Oh my God! Okay, Colin.
Hey,
I
we
really
lit.
appreciate
Hey,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got one more, bro. One more.
baby.
One more.
Oh, we about to get it. Yank.
Oh, hit that Pokeball, dude. Make it 3-on-1.
Oh no! Cheap kill! Cheap kill! I got out.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Talk about. Let's go.
Devin and Dalton just. I expected you, Dalton.
Yeah,
but I
that
mean, we
was-
got Devin over here. Just the mayor. He came through and extended his reign.
Yeah, I had to get out to my campaign. I had to extend it a little bit so I get more voters.
Yeah, now the voters are going to see that. I mean, this guy. I mean, Super Smash champ over here. Watch out for him. You know, we didn't do so hot.
I was out, first one out in my game. Not my forte.
Hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. I know that game's just so much fun to sit down and play with your friends. Thanks to everybody who came out, Tom and Eddie, Dalton. Thanks to you guys for coming out. It was a lot of fun. Doug made his appearance too. It was a lot of fun, guys.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. Gary won that one game.
Gary
Yeah,
rules.
that was
Yeah, that was
Gary
insane.
rules.
That was insane.
I mean, I don't think we thought Gary Rules was going to be the thing that made its way through, but here we are. It's 2019 at 3:29, and Gary still rules. So,
Yeah.
But we won't string you on any longer like the great email chain of 2019. That's going to bring us to a close here. So, any final thoughts, guys?
No, I think that just about wraps it up.
Yeah, hopefully we can get back a little bit sooner next time and make one of these shows again. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, definitely one of the better shows on CUTV. Not trying to take a jab at anybody, but straight shots. Best show on CUTV. I'm coming for all the awards.
Coming for all the awards without the emails. So, thanks for joining us here. This has been Push Our Buttons on CUTV.